morning, everybody. I'm your host, the Supreme Litigant, and I'd like to welcome all of y'all back to Smart Loc TV. Before we begin, I want to start off by telling y'all to pound that subscribe and like button, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to my channel and watch it, because this is very important. So thank you. In this video, I want to talk about the third section of the civil rights complaint when you're suing the police. This video is called the ultimate fact or facts. Okay, and that's a legal definition, and if you don't know it, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you what it means. I'm gonna tell you what it means in this video. But if you watch my first two videos, I've talked about jurisdiction and venue, and I've cited the statutes, that you need to allege in your complaint, as required by the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. The second video, I talked about the parties. The parties is basically who you're suing, but I've talked about that in my second video. And this video, the third video, which is called the ultimate facts, this is what I want to talk about. So before I before I explain to you what ultimate facts, so I want to give you the legal definition for it. I think that's a better way of explaining it, so I'm gonna give you those definitions. So give me a second and I'll pull it on up for you. Where is it at? I just saw it. Is it up here? There it is. It's gonna be right up here. Okay, y'all see this right here where it says ultimate fact. Okay, this is what an ultimate fact is. Ultimate fact is defined as a fact essential to the claim or defense, also termed elemental fact, principal fact. And you can find this on Black's Law Dictionary, 8th edition, page 1778. Okay. Another definition for ultimate facts is facts essential to the right of action or matter of defense. And then this is a case that basically tells you where they got that, where they got the definition from. That's where they got it from, which is this case right here in Texas. Another definition for it is facts necessary and essential for a decision by court. So that's just to give you an idea of what ultimate facts are. So we're going to scroll down back to the sample complaint, which I drafted up and is in my ebook. By the way, this is my ebook, what we're looking at. This is the actual master copy of the ebook that I typed up. And I'm going to add some more stuff to it soon, but not right now. But this is how the complaint is supposed to look right here. See this? Once it's finished, this is how it's supposed to look. Of course, you would need to make your changes. If you're in a different state, then this needs to say something different. But let's go down back to the ultimate facts. The first thing I want to talk about in the ultimate facts section is what is a fact. Okay. A fact does not become a fact just because you say it's a fact, or just because the defendants who you're suing say it's a fact. It does not become a fact until you agree and the defense agrees that it happened. Once it's agreed upon by all of the parties, that is what they call a stipulation. Okay, and since it's a stipulation, that means there's no longer a dispute over it. Y'all are not arguing over it. Okay, so the court is just gonna say that, well, that's settled. Okay, so that's a fact. We're not gonna worry about that no more. We'll come to that later. Okay, so let me give you an example. You see these numbers right here? These are paragraphs, numbered paragraphs, what the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure require. You have to number these, okay? So when the defense answers your complaint, they're gonna come back and they're gonna say, admit or deny, admit or deny, admit or deny. Okay. So basically, this is how that works in regards to what is a fact. So let's say right here. This right here, you said in your ultimate facts section, you said plaintiff was traveling south on A Street when his automobile completely shut off as it was still in motion. Okay, and let's say the defense answered that complaint and they say admitted. So they're admitting to it that happened. You see what I'm saying? So since they admitted to it, that means it's a fact, and y'all not arguing over it, y'all not disputing over it, and that means it's been stipulated to that it actually happened. It's been agreed that it actually happened. Okay, and that works the same with everything in here, from number 1 all the way down to however many numbers that are in this complaint. Okay, another thing I want to tell y'all, this ultimate fact section is extremely important because you get to tell your side of the story. Okay? You get to tell everything that you believe gives you grounds for a lawsuit in this complaint. Right here in this ultimate facts section. So it is important that when you make these, when you list these as facts, that you only talk about everything that proves your point of view. Okay? If it does not prove your point of view of why you're suing, whoever it is you're suing, do not talk about it, because it is irrelevant. It's not going to help your case. So why are you even talking about it? Don't talk about it. It's irrelevant. And if they bring up something that has nothing to do with your case, then you object and you say it's irrelevant. That's another legal term. They have to all of the evidence that they're trying to get admitted and that you trying to get admitted has to be relevant according to the federal rules of evidence. Okay. Another thing, the last thing I want to tell y'all about, the actual truth does not matter in court. If you watch that Young Thug video at the end of it, I tell y'all that the actual truth does not matter in court. So in other words, what actually happened does not matter in court. It matters what you can convince the jury to believe that happened. So if you can convince the jury to believe that you are right, then the jury is going to believe you and you're going to win. Okay? It matters what you can convince that jury to believe. I want y'all to understand that. So look, man, these people, whoever it is you're suing, they make up shit all the time. So I'm just letting you know that they may come back and try to make up some shit that never happened. Okay? And it could be used against you, even though it never happened, if they can convince the jury to believe it. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm giving y'all a heads up. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit more. The fact section, you have to basically tell a story. Okay, you tell a story from the day and time it happened, if you can remember it. Everything that happened that proves your point on why you're suing them. How long it happened, everything that they did, including the details of what was said, what was done, as long as it proves your point. Do y'all see what I'm saying? If it does not prove your point, do not talk about that shit, because it's irrelevant. Don't talk about it. Act like it ain't never happened, because it's not going to prove your point. But make sure you tell a story that that the jury would believe. In other words, ask yourself, if you were sitting on the jury and somebody brought this case to you and they said that these are all of the facts, would you believe these facts that they're saying are facts? Would you believe that? That's how you have to tell the story. Okay, so this stuff is not hard, man. Y'all can do this. If you don't understand what I'm saying in this video, don't worry about it, because I'm going to do a lot of videos on this. Like, we're going to be talking about this for a long time, because this is extremely important. One more thing. In the facts section of this complaint, you want to plead facts that tell whoever it is you're suing, tell their lawyer, and tell the judge that they don't have immunity. Because if you don't do that, they're going to file a motion to dismiss on qualified immunity grounds. So you want to plead facts that as soon as they read it, they go, no, these police officers don't have immunity. So they're not going to file a motion to dismiss on qualified immunity grounds, because they don't have immunity based on these allegations. That's how good you need to have the facts section of your complaint. That's how important the facts section of your complaint is. It's that important. It's easy for me now. This shit is easy. Just letting y'all know. But look, that'll be the end of this video. The next video we're going to talk about is the cause of action section, and that'll be the 4th installment of this video. So before I go, thank you for taking your time out and listening. And the Supreme Litigant is out. Peace.